And let's start. And we start sitting and breathing. So sit comfortably. Maybe sit on the block. I'm sitting on the block. Or sit on a cushion or folded blanket. Or just on the floor. Just be comfortable. And we take a few deep breaths. Let's inhale and lengthen from the base of the spine upwards to the crown of the head. From the hips to your armpits. Inhale, lift your arms, take your shoulders back and relax your shoulder blades. Flat on your upper back. Hands on your thighs. Thumb and finger connected. Chin level. Take back of the head slightly back to elongate your neck. Close your eyes. Notice your whole body, your whole posture. And deepen your breath. Inhale and deep. Into the abdomen, middle chest, upper chest. And as you exhale, exaggerate, squeeze your tummy in, exhale fully, and again, inhale, expand in all directions. And as you exhale, exaggerate, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your tummy in. We're just taking a few deep breaths. Big expansive inhalation and stronger controlled exhalation. Breath is deep and flowing, and remind yourself about your intention. We all have intentions. Your intention can be very small or very big. Your intention can be just for this yoga class, or for a day, for a few days ahead. And if you are in doubt, ask yourself, how are you committed to yourself? How are you committed to your health? And find the inspiration in your answer. And keep your breath deep and flowing through the rest of the practice. On your next inhale, open your eyes. Relax your arms and your legs and stretch your legs to the front. Let's stretch the legs, give your legs a little shake, relax, relax, relax your legs, relax your knees after sitting, and then move the block to the side and come on your all fours. We do cat and cow stretch. The block to the side, come on your all fours. You have your hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips, and your toes under. And look at your hands, spread your fingers wide. Creases on your wrists parallel to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthening, moving your arms forward and the hips back. So we want to lengthen through the sides. So keeping this length, soften and melt between your shoulder blades and then look up. This is your cow stretch. And then exhale, the cat stretch. Inhale, abdomen down, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. Exhale again, the cat stretch. Inhale and look up. Exhale and round. And continue. Continue to move gently, creating big wave through the spine, nice and easy movement. And just enjoy the stretch. Nice to bring more energy, more flexibility to the back. Make your last round. And then bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. Let's make more space. Move your knees back or your hands forward where you have more space on your yoga mat. And then lean back. Squeeze your arms. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. So again, thinking about creating the softness between your shoulder blades. And then you squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then lift your knees off the floor and push the hips high. Down facing dog. And we're going to spot walk. Bend your right knee, then the left. Let's do this a few times to stretch the back of the legs. And again, nice and easy. This is just a warm up. Warm up for your hips. Warm up for your hamstrings. Breath is easy and flowing. Well done. Nice and easy stretch. On your next inhale, come up high on your tiptoes, look between your hands, bend your knees and walk in. Walk towards your hands, into your forward bend. Make space between your feet, hips width apart or a little wider if you feel very tight in your lower back. And checking the lower back. Take one hand to the lower back and check the back of the pelvis, definitely tilting forward, not back. If your pelvis tipping back this way, you just bend your knees and tip the pelvis forward. Okay, this is nice and kind for the lower back. Squeeze the legs. It's okay to have your knees bent. Hold your elbows. We're going to move gently from side to side. From one side to another side. Still stretching away from the hips. Stretching around the hips, around the lower back. Nice and easy, listening to your body. We just want to have a good stretch. And please do avoid the pain. So whatever is happening, maybe just bend your knees more forward. And that's okay. Just have a good stretch. And then come back to the middle. Squeeze the legs. Bend your knees a little forward. It's easier for the lower back to come up. Take your hands to the hips, lift your elbows, lift your shoulders, lift your chin and come up. Squeeze the legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the legs. Come up with strong, steady legs. And then relax your arms and then just roll the shoulders. Soften, relax, relax. Okay, well done. Now we're going to find the belt. So I have my belt here. So finding the belt and we're going to do shoulder stretches. So take the belt into your hands very wide. So when we're taking the belt back behind you, so it's so easy, almost no effort. Okay, so taking the belt very wide. Okay, and we move. Moving up and down. Up and down. So we start to stretch a little bit more around the shoulder joints. Okay, nice and easy movements. Almost no effort. Just checking how you feel in your shoulders. How's your neck? Keep your neck soft. Well done. Let's do another round. Very good. Working with the breath. Lovely. And now I want you to bring your hands a little closer. So measure the space between your hands, about 2 hips widths, and again stretch upwards. Stretch and lengthen. Now we're not going to take the belt far back. So please do check your feet parallel, hips width apart. We're going to think about the lower back. Let's lengthen the tailbone between the sitting bones. Engage your core muscles. And we're going to stretch up. And then moving the belt back. Nice and easy way. Okay, lower your chin to your chest and again stretch upwards. Squeeze your shoulders at the back and as you're lifting your head, move back of the head back, lift your chin a little and continue to stretch. So you're aiming here to stretch from the hips upwards to your armpits and from the hips downwards to your feet. So try to stretch in 2 directions, from the hips downwards and upwards. Stretching and lengthening, moving the belt back, the shoulders back. Neck is soft, just checking your neck. Neck is soft. Squeeze the legs and stretch. Another deep breath. And then exhale and relax and roll your shoulders. Soften, loosen up. Okay, now you have options. Either you stay with the same space or maybe bring your hands a little closer. Now, 1 hips width apart between your hands. So intensity grows, so be careful with your back. So again, lots of tailbone, lots of tummy muscles, and you squeeze the legs towards the midline. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale and you stretch. Lengthen. Now again, draw your chin to your chest. Lengthen. Squeeze your shoulders at the back. Keep the length, and as you lift in your head, move the back of the head back. Keep the back of the neck long. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lean back. Squeeze the legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Deep breath. And try not to move the hips forward. We want to see the hips there above your ankles, not moving forward, but just your shoulders moving back. Deep breath. Well done. And then inhale, come back. Exhale, relax your arms and roll the shoulders again. Soften, relax, relax. Great. So another shoulder stretch. You might need the belt for this one. If you're very tight in your shoulders, so you can bring the belt around your right shoulder and we're going to try to connect hands behind or we just hold the belt. So whatever is suitable for you. So let's try together. So let's stretch. Stretch your right arm up, left to the side, lengthen, and see if you can connect your hands or hold the belt behind. This is also good. And then we're going to make adjustments. I'm going to connect my hands behind. Okay, adjustments like so. You fold your arm forward and you draw that arm back into your shoulder joint. Keep it there snugly. Lift your elbow up and up and up on a straight line. And you want to squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze your shoulders. Have a good stretch. And again, check in space between your feet, hips width apart. Your hips above your ankles. Little bit of tailbone and lots of tummy muscles. And stretch. You're relaxing your neck. Soften and relax. Take another deep breath. And then release this left arm. I just stand sideways or back to you now. And we're going to hold this elbow and you squeeze the elbow in. Lift your chin and then lean back. Just a little to have extra shoulder stretch. Okay. And again, check your legs, strong legs, squeeze the legs, a little bit of tailbone, lots of tummy muscles, leaning back, breathing deeply. Well done. And then inhale, lift your arms and relax and roll the shoulders, soften. Very good. Now we're going to move this belt to the other shoulder. And if you're using the belt, you don't have to. Left arm up. Right to the side, lengthen, and again see if you can connect your hands or hold the belt behind. Get comfortable on this side. I'm going to try to connect my hands on this side, and we fold the arm forward. Draw your arm back into your shoulder joint, and again lifting your elbow up and up and up on a straight line. If you find yourself in this situation when your elbow moving back, so you start again. You just fold again forward, draw your arm back, and again lift your elbow up and up and up and squeeze your shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Relax your neck. Neck is soft. And again checking your core muscles. A little bit of tailbone. Squeeze your tummy in. Have a good stretch. Another breath. And then releasing your right arm. Give it a little shake. And hold your left elbow and you squeeze that left elbow towards the midline. And then lift your chin and lean back. Lean back easily. Again, strong legs, squeeze the legs. Nice and easy stretch to bring a little bit more mobility, flexibility to your shoulders. And then inhale, come back. Stretch your arms, relax, and shake your both arms and your hands. Roll your shoulders. Okay, well done. Hopefully you feel a little bit looser around your shoulders now. So moving the belt to the side. And then come to the front of your mat. Okay, to the front of your mat, and we do salutation to the sun. So it's a lovely sequence to bring more energy and flexibility to the rest of the body. You're standing with your feet hips width apart at the front of your mat. Bring your hands to your chest. Inhale, lift your sternum, keep your heart lifted. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, gentle back bend or just stretching upwards. And as you exhale, forward bend, bend your knees if you need. Touch the floor or your shins. Inhale, half forward bend. We're trying to keep back straight. And now exhale, bow, bend your knees if you need. And again, inhale and stretch, holding the floor or holding the legs. Exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. Nice forward bend. And again, inhale and stretch. Exhale, squeeze the legs, bow a little deeper. Now move your hands by the side of your heels, right foot back. High leg lunge or lower leg lunge. If you find high leg lunge too much, bring your back knee down. Take it easy if you need. Deep breath into your chest. And then stepping back into the plank or half plank. Plank with straight legs, half plank with the knees down on the floor. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders, tummy lifted and your tailbone lengthen into your heels. If it's too much, go with your knees down for the half plank, absolutely fine. Take a deep breath in. And then lean forward, knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows back, lie down on your tummy and then point your toes back. So next we're going to raise Cobra. I want you to press your whole legs into the floor, lengthening the tailbone to your heels And slow come up, listening to your lower back. You don't have to come up very high. Check that you can soften your buttocks. Shoulders down, do double chin, look straight. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back. And keep stretching forward away from the hips. Press your legs down and stretch, stretch, stretch. Now, toes under, down facing dog, or come on your all fours. And then down facing dog. Lift your hips high. Press all finger pads into the floor. Your hands like a tiger pose. Claw the floor. Push the thigh bones back and your heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, right leg up. One possibility, stepping forward with a big step, like so. Help with your hand if you need, or maybe just bring your knees down. Take it easy and bring your right foot forward. We check front knee above your front ankle. This is good position for your knee. Take a deep breath, engage your core muscles, and then step forward into your forward bend. Squeeze the legs. Keep this energy, bend your knees if you need, take it easy. And then come up, inhale, come up. Salute into the sun, exhale, hands to your heart. Check you at the front of your mat. We do the left side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend, strong legs, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bend your knees if you need. Inhale and stretch forward. Exhale and bow. Stepping back with the left foot back, high leg lunge or lower leg lunge. We're going to have a little challenge here. Squeeze the legs and see if you can let go of the floor. Super strong legs, strong tummy muscles, and then touch the floor. Stepping back into the plank or half plank. Squeeze your arms and your shoulders. Tummy muscles lifted. And again, we're going to do a little challenge here. Bring your feet together. Okay. Remember, you don't have to do everything. Engage your core. And if it's okay, right foot on top of the left heel. And you wedge your first and the second toe there. Squeeze the legs. Tummy lifted. Deep breath. And then we change. Right foot down. Now left foot on top of your right heel. Wedge your first and the second toe there. Really squeeze the legs. Lift your tummy muscles. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your foot down. Lean forward. Knees, elbows, or just bend your elbows. Point your toes back. And don't rush to come up to raised cobra. Press your whole legs down. Lengthening the tailbone. Come up slow. Listen to your lower back. You want to soften your buttocks, hips down on the floor. Shoulders down. Double chin. Maybe this time lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and stretch. Stretch, stretch, forward, shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog. Take a deep breath. Press all finger pads into the floor. Lift the hips high, thigh bones back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, left leg up, stepping forward. Big step forward. Take as many steps as you need. You can also help with your hand, checking your front knee above your front ankle. Squeeze the legs, lengthening the tailbone, lift your chest, deep breath. And again, little challenge here, let go of the floor, can you stay? Squeeze the legs, lift your core. Inhale, and as you exhale, step forward. Squeeze the legs, keep this energy, press down with your feet, come up, inhale, lift, salute to the sun, exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale on your finger pads and stretch forward. Exhale, bow. Right foot back. Take a deep breath. We go into the twist. For easy option, if you want to take your knee down, absolutely fine. Or keep your back leg straight and steady. Very strong leg. Lengthening the tailbone. We'll lengthen through the sides and we go into the twist. Left arm up, look to the left or look up at your left thumb. And you keep your back leg steady and working. Lift your chest, take your shoulders back, back of the head back to the heel behind you. Stretching away from the hips. Downwards and upwards. Inhale. Exhale, touch the floor. Changing legs. Maybe you want to jump switch if it's appropriate, but don't worry, you don't have to jump switch. You can step back, step forward. Squeeze the legs. Lengthening the tailbone. Now right arm, look up, or just look to the side. Taking shoulders back, lift your chin, and again, back of the head, moving back to the heel behind you. And you check your back leg steady, strong, steady. Inhale. And as you exhale, look down, touch the floor. We're going to step back to down facing dog. Step back, realign the spine after the twist. Draw the shoulders in and then stretch. From the shoulder blades or from the back of the heart. Downwards to your finger pads and upwards to the hips. Have a good stretch. Engage your tummy muscles, push the thigh bones back and your heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands, choose plank or half plank. What is your option? Again, listening to your body, squeeze your shoulders, press all finger pads into the floor. And if you're happy to do another challenge, feet together and take your right foot on top of the left heel, squeeze the legs, tummy lifted. Deep breath. This time we try to go forward, just a little forward, and then halfway down to chaturanga, and then come back. And changing legs. Another foot on top of your heel. Squeeze the legs, tummy lifted, lean forward, and go just halfway down. Inhale, strong core, come back. Place your feet down. Leaning forward and now go all the way down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Point your toes back and slow come up to raised Cobra. Again, listening to your lower back. You want to keep your hips touching the floor so you can soften your buttocks. Shoulders lower, double chin. Lift your chin a little. Inhale. Exhale, drag your hands back and stretch, stretch, stretch forward. Your shoulders lifted, toes under, down facing dog, or come on your all fours. And then down facing dog. Have a good stretch. Press all finger pads into the floor. And then stretch, move your thigh bones back, heels down. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes. Look between your hands, lift your right leg up and step forward. Take a big step forward. Again, help with your hand if you need. Bring your back knee down to the floor and make adjustments. You want to see that there is a space between your feet or between your legs, hips width apart still, but just check that space. Make more space if you need. Squeeze the legs, hands to your front knee, lengthening the tailbone, tummy engaged, and we stretch up. Inhale, crescent moon pose, curl back as far as you can, thumbs moving back to the wall behind you. Have a good stretch, another deep breath. And then squeeze the legs and touch the floor. Stepping back to down facing dog, and then we change side. Deep breath. Inhale on your tiptoes, left leg up, stepping forward, back where you started, with the knee above your ankle. Bring your back knee down, make sure there is a space, hips width apart between your feet still. And come up with your hands on your front knee, little bit of tailbone, lots of tummy muscles, and you stretch your arms. Crescent moon pose. Back leg is steady, press your toes into the floor stronger. Lift your chest and curl back, just stretch back or curl back. Front hip moving forward. Deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, touch the floor. Stepping back to again to down facing dog. Let's have a good stretch there. No rush. And then come up high on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Bend your knees and walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Walk in. Well done. And when you're there at the front of your mat, with your feet hips width apart, bend your knees and hold the floor. We go into the squat, gentle squat, Malasana. Hold the floor, come up on your tiptoes, and just taking your knees wide, stay on your tiptoes, keep your back straight, and you are in the squat. Just holding the floor in front. Okay, And if you can, then we're going to try to place heels down to the floor, if you can. But don't worry, you can stay on your tiptoes. It's absolutely fine. Maybe moving your heels back, your hands forward. Go as low as you can. Lovely hip stretch here. Lovely stretch for the lower back. Knees wide. Hold the floor if you need. And move your hands forward to keep the balance. Engaging the core muscles for better balance. Another deep breath. It's okay to come up on your tiptoes anytime when you need. Don't worry. Just listen to your body. Keep adjusting to your practice. And then we're going to come back on your next inhale. Again, come back on your tiptoes. Knees facing forward. Forward bend. Just place your heels down. Stretch the back of the legs. And if you have to keep your knees bent, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Squeeze your feet and your shins in towards each other. Groins moving back and you bow over your legs. Neck is soft. Let's take another couple of deep breaths here in the forward bend. Squeeze the legs. Fold in a little bit deeper. Great. So now, before you come up, I want you to keep adjusting to your practice. If you have to bend your knees to ease your lower back, absolutely fine. Just bend your knees forward. Now press down with your feet and come up. Inhale, come up, stretch up, salute into the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. And then relax your arms. Okay, well done everyone. Just roll your shoulders, soften. Great. That was a very nice salutation to the sun. Little warm up. Have a drink. I have my water here. I'm just going to have a sip of water. Keep yourself hydrating during the practice. So it's somewhere on the half of the practice. So now we're going to do the balances. So watch me first. Again, find that belt. Okay, find that belt. And you might need it. So options here. If you don't need the belt, if you're quite flexible on your hamstrings, so you might want to just hold the foot like so, the outer edge of the foot. But if you're not sure, and the belt is so useful here, you bring the belt around the ball of the foot and you hold the belt from inside of the leg. So, and you can control the intensity here, and then you're going to stretch one arm up, hold the ball if you need it, look straight ahead, and you're going to stretch leg forward. And then if it's okay, we're going to take this leg to the side, keep your balance, strong core, and then you come back to the middle, maybe hold the belt with two hands and lift your leg a little higher, so extra stretch for your hamstrings. Okay, before we start, we do it together. Before we start, I want you to watch your hips. So in the balance, you want to keep your hips above your ankle. Okay, and try not to move the hips forward. This is not nice for the lower back. So we're going to keep good alignment, hips above the ankles, lots of core muscles, and then moving the leg. Okay, let's try together. So let's try on your right leg first. Belt, if you're using the belt, goes around the ball of your foot. You hold the belt on inside of the leg, or you just holding your foot with your hand, like so, the outer edge of the hand, of the foot rather, and then stretch your left arm up, look straight ahead, squeeze the hips, engage your core. Remember, you're not going to move your hips forward, you're going to move the hips back. So the hips back, groins back, stretch your arm, and then begin to extend this leg. Don't worry, you can keep your knee bent, or if you can, then you straighten the leg. The belt is very useful here. You can control the intensity of the stretch. Hips back, lift your chest and breathe. Well done. Let's take another deep breath. Squeeze the hips. And we're going to try to take this right leg to the right. Slow, controlled. Don't worry. You don't have to go far. Hold the ball if you need with your left hand. Deep breath. Strong core muscles. I know it's a little bit challenging balance here. Then you're going to come back slower, again slower. All the balances needs to be slow, controlled, maybe two hands. And lift your foot a little higher. if you can. Lovely stretch for your hamstrings. Deep breath in. And then exhale. Release. Bend your knee. Shake your legs. Relax, relax. Okay, well done, everyone. Moving to the other side. Belt goes around the ball of your left foot. If you're using belt, okay, or just holding the outer edge of the foot like so with your hand. Okay, stretching your right arm up. Take a moment. Look straight ahead. Find a point. Engage in the core. Lengthen. And then push your heel forward. Toes active. Okay, it doesn't matter how far you go. Deep breath. Hips not moving forward. Groins back. Engage your core muscles. Another breath. You can stop here, or maybe taking this left leg to the left. Slow, controlled. Hips in. Squeeze the hips towards the midline. Engage your core. Deep breath. I know it's not easy here. It's a little bit of challenge for the balance, for the hips, for the back. And then we come back to the middle. Slow, controlled. Maybe holding the belt with two hands. Lift. I'm looking at the point straight ahead. That helps me with the balance. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend your knee. And then move the belt to the side. Well done, everyone. Just shake your legs. Relax, relax. Okay, belt to the side. That was nice balance. Now, we're going to go into the yogic squat and then we sit on the floor. So take your feet very wide as your yoga mat, like so. So your heels on your mat and your toes on the floor. Okay, and we're going to keep the toes active. You lift your toes up, stretch your arms, inhale. And as you exhale, moving the hips back, knees wide. Hips back, knees wide. Go as low as you can. Don't worry to go all the way. Hands together, elbows against your knees, and you take your knees just a little wider. Deep breath. And then if it's appropriate, we're going to sit on the floor. Maybe you need to hold the floor with your hands, or you stretch your arms forward and then you sit. And then you stretch your legs to the front and you just give your legs a little shake. They worked very hard. Okay, relax, relax your legs. Okay, well done. Very nice. Now we stretch the hamstrings a little bit more and the hips and the hamstrings together. So bend your right leg, point your toes, heel into the groin. And let's make more space. Moving the hips or the flesh of the buttocks wider. Make your hamstrings wide if you're sitting on the floor. And let's check the lower back. How's the back doing? Is your back upright? If not, this is where you need to sit on support. Maybe on a cushion, on folded blanket, or on the block. I have block here, but I'm okay sitting on the floor. My back is straight. Okay, straight, comfortable. If your knee is not happy, then straighten your leg to the side. Okay, take your hands behind. Inhale. And we're going to stretch from the hips to your armpits. And as you exhale, folding forward from the hips. This is where the forward bend comes from. Folding from the hips, tipping the pelvis forward. Okay, again, inhale and you stretch. Exhale, you fold. Look at your front heel. Press your heel down, your toes active. Second toe definitely looking up. Again, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. It doesn't matter how far you go. It's the way it does, working with the breath. Inhale, you stretch and lengthen. Exhale, you fold. Maybe you can easily hold your toes with one hand, another hand on the floor, and like a Spider-Man hand, and we'll lengthen again from the hips. Lots of length, then soften between your shoulder blades. Relax your neck, chin slightly in to keep the back of the neck long, and you fold in gently, softly, avoiding the pain. So whatever is happening in your body, avoiding the pain. Maybe you can do two hands with ease, and again inhale, you stretch. Exhale, soften between the shoulder blades, relax your neck. Elbows slightly lifted, so you can move your arms back into your shoulder joints. It doesn't matter how far you go. Keep your front leg steady. Press your heel down, and if you're sitting on the floor, you feel your hamstrings as well pressing into the floor. Deep breath there. And then we're going to come back. Inhale, come back, lean back. Stretch your both legs. Let's give the legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Great, and change inside. I'm going to swing around for you, and we change side. So now, left leg, point your toes, take your heel into the groin, and again, make adjustments. Take flesh of the buttocks a little wider. Well done. And then check your lower back. Do you need to sit on a block or sit on a folded blanket? And how's your knee doing? You can straighten the leg to the side if you need. Okay, make adjustments. I'm going to widen my hamstrings. I'm sitting on the floor. I want to feel them pressing downwards. Hands behind. Inhale. Exhale. Core muscles engaged. And we fold forward. And again, inhale, you stretch. Exhale, core muscles engaged. Folding forward. Neck is soft. Let's bring the chin in. And you just check what is leading forward. Your heart or your chin. If you find yourself in this situation, the chin leading forward, just draw it in, relax your neck, and think about your heart reaching forward, leading forward. And again, check in one hand, or two hands, or just holding the floor behind. Also good. Extending and stretching on the inhalation, and folding on the exhalation. Always checking different options and adjusting to your practice. You don't have to do everything. Neck is soft, elbows lifted, so the arms moving back into your shoulder joints. Lifting the back of the heart, leading the heart forward. How's your toes doing? Keep your toes active. Press your heel down, the front heel pressing down into the floor. On your next inhale, we're going to come back. Inhale, come back. And then lean back, relax your legs, and give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, well done. So that was the lovely stretch for the hamstrings and for the hips. Okay, please be seated comfortably and watch me for the next. You might need a belt for the next. Okay, again, we're going to stretch the hamstrings and the hips in the stretch called $1 million stretch. And it looks like so. We're going to take one leg up. We stretch hamstrings nicely. It should be a little bit easier now. And then you keep your foot flexed and you place your shin on top of your thigh. And then one hand on your knee, you're going to push that thigh bone forward, restore the lumbar space, and maybe this is enough. This is first option. Another option, holding the back of the leg and stretching the leg up. And again, head and shoulders down. If you find, okay, this is a bit difficult, I can't reach my thigh with ease, the belt is very useful. You bring the belt around the thigh, like so, and it gives you a little bit more space. You can hold the belt, and then you can maybe stretch your leg or keep your knee bent. So the belt is very useful here. Okay, I'm okay without belt. I'm just going to show you this option. This is your second option. And the third option, if you want extra stretch for your hips, you hold the top of your shin and then again lie down and have a good stretch. So this goes a little bit more to that hip. Okay, and then we're going to stretch one leg, then another leg, and we change legs. Okay, so let's do it together. Okay, grab the belt if you know you need it, or if you're not sure and you have tight hamstrings, belt is useful. Grab the belt, then lie down, bend your knees, and we do right leg first. Right leg up, flex your foot, place your shin on top of your thigh. Okay, with your right hand, you just move your thigh bone, your right thigh bone forward, tip the pelvis forward, check, okay, there is space for the lower back. Great, maybe this is just enough, or lift your head, hold the back of your left thigh with your hands, or bring the belt there, lie down, and we're going to stretch. We're going to try to stretch the back of the left leg. Push your heel up towards the ceiling, toes active on both feet. Just check your both feet active to support your knee joints. Maybe this is just enough. Now, can you take your right elbow and press into your right inner thigh? Just press a little bit more there. and you have extra stretch. Enjoy the stretch. For more advanced options, if you want to have even deeper stretch for the right hip, you bend your left leg and you hold the top of your left shin and you squeeze that leg closer to your chest. Okay, ground your hips, press your hips into the floor. Enjoy the stretch, okay, not the pain. Okay, you can always come back to the previous variation, to the previous option. Take it easy if you need. Yeah, I know it's a lot going on here, especially good for the lower back and the hips. Hence the name, $1 million stretch. A lot going on in this stretch. Choose your variation, which is right for you. Engage your tummy muscles. Lovely. And then we're going to release. So let's release. Place your left foot down. Stretch your right heel up. Lovely stretch for the back of your right knee. Stretch, flex your foot. Lovely. And then change. Place your right foot down. Now left heel up. Okay, left heel up. Keep your toes active. And we're going to place left shin on top of the right thigh. Okay, push that thigh bone forward. Tip the pelvis forward. Have a lovely stretch there for the lower back. There's a space for the lower back. And then maybe stay or lift your head, hold the back of your right thigh, or bring the belt there, lie down. Okay, check how you feel. Left elbow goes into your left inner thigh, just press gently and straighten your right leg. Okay, enjoy the stretch. Ground your hips. Deep breath. Keep adjusting to your practice. If you have to keep your knee bent, it's fine. Press the hips down. Let's engage again core muscles, your tummy in, solar plexus in. Deep breath. Maybe bend your right leg and hold the top of your right shin. So you have extra stretch. And again, check your toes active. Feet flexed, especially that left one. Flexing your left foot to support your left knee. Have a good stretch. Just press that shin a little closer. So if you're doing my option, I'm doing this third option, having a deeper stretch for my hip. Core muscles engaged. Lovely. And then release. Release in the posture. One leg. Place your foot down, another leg, stretch the back of your left knee, push your heel up, stretch, and then relax. Okay, well done everyone. So let's hug the knees to your chest and just rock from side to side. Okay, using your tummy muscles as you're rocking. Okay, with each hand on top of your knee, do rolling movements. Clockwise direction, then anti-clockwise direction. Lovely gentle stretch. Little self-massage for the back, for the hips. Okay, well done. And you can do any combination. Use your tummy muscles when you do this. Okay, well done. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting. Okay, well done everyone. So now, the time to relax. So we're going to practice relaxation and a very short meditation. And if you need to put your socks on, jumpers on, or cover yourself with a blanket, so this is the time when you're finding all your socks, jumpers, cover yourself with a blanket, and then you're going to lie down like so. I'm going to show you. Okay, so you're going to lie down into Shavasana, like so, with your feet wide, arms away from your body, and you just relax there. Relax. And listen to my voice. Okay, so get yourself ready. Make sure that you're warm and comfortable. I will be sitting for you and guiding you through relaxation and through the good alignment, through your posture. Okay, so lie down, get ready, relax. Maybe have a drink as well. I always recommend to have a drink before you're relaxing. Okay, when you're ready, Lie down and let's check the whole body alignment. Your feet wider than the hips. And then you press your hips into the floor and restore the lumbar space. And you can take one hand at the lower back and check in. Okay, there is a space between the lower back and your yoga mat. And then completely relax your legs. Wiggle your shoulders, make your shoulder blades flat on the floor, arms away from your body, palms facing upwards, back of the head nicely balanced on the floor. And if you're not sure, you can roll your head from shoulder to shoulder, just relaxing all neck muscles, relaxing, softening, and then come back to the middle. Softly close your eyes, smile to relax your facial muscles, and leave the beginning of the smile on your face. Feel your forehead becoming wider and smoother. Relax your scalp, relax your ears, the skin beneath your ears, and relax your breathing. Slow down your breath. And mentally scan your whole body from the crown of the head to the tips of your toes. Exhale and soften. Exhale and let go of all the unnecessary tension. With each breath, becoming softer and more relaxed. Letting go of the weight of your body downwards into your yoga mat, into the floor beneath you. Softening, relaxing, rejuvenating, and restoring the energy after strong yoga practice. Slow down your breath. Slow down your thoughts. Slow down your emotions and feelings. With each breath, becoming softer, more relaxed, finding your own way to the still, calm center of your being, to a place of wholeness, completeness, and integrity. From this place of calmness, we become more sensitive to how we feel and think. And you might get thrown off center by life's challenges. And when you do, you find your way back again and again to this place of wholeness, completeness, and integrity. From this place of calmness, we realize that we can become the master of our emotions. And we can make choices to create the world around us a better place. Sometimes we just need to slow down to become more sensitive to how we feel and think. Now, as your relaxation comes to the end, bring your awareness back to your surroundings, back to the room you are in, to your friends, to your family, to your pets next to you, and deepen your breath, extending inhalations, exhalations, you awakening the energy in your body, and then wriggle your toes and your fingers. Slide your legs together, arms by the side of your body. Inhale and stretch. Take your arms over your head and flex your feet and stretch away from the waistline. Let's just stretch. And when you feel sufficiently stretched, you bend your knees to your chest, hug your knees, gently rock from side to side, and then roll over to your right hand side. Slowly come up to the sitting, and then sit comfortably for a moment. I'm sitting on my block, maybe also find a block to be more comfortable with your back. Bring your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Now keep this length, slightly lean back to feel the strong support of your back muscles. Support the steadiness of the universe. Reflect your practice, reflect your intention of the practice. Notice how you feel. Enjoy extra strength, flexibility, and clarity of mind. Wishing yourself health, happiness, and freedom from suffering. We finish with one gentle Om. Exhale first. Inhale. Om. Bow your head to your heart, to the light within you, and open your eyes. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much. Namaste. And have a lovely day.